So Jason, if we shift to talking about cloud health, can you share a little bit about how it helps organizations tackle some of these challenges that we've just been talking about? Like, how does it help them work on and improve their governance?
Yeah, we got a few things. So currently in the market today, CloudHealth is the most trusted cloud service management platform. They were named a leader in the Forrester Wave Cloud Cost Management and Optimization in Q4 of 2020 report with the highest score in every category among the 8 evaluated vendors. It provides specific business intelligence across multiple cloud environments. So many of the clients that we're working with today have workloads in more than one of the clouds. One of the major benefits in Cloud Health is that it's cloud agnostic in that way. So we can run against all of the clouds, do the reporting and alerting and monitoring across all the clouds equally. And lastly, it allows for easy analysis, optimization, and governance of the customer's cloud environments.
One key thing here is that you don't have to retrain for multiple different cloud consoles, and everyone is getting a lot more savvy when they bring workloads to the cloud. So often we see customers that have a workload in Amazon, a workload in GCP, potentially Azure as well. This gives you a one-stop shop, one pane of glass to fully understand what you're doing.
Yeah, great. And then when you combine that together with a managed service partner, like what Redapt provides as managed service experts, what is the main benefit there? How can they get more out of the software and the tools that they're using by working with a managed services provider?
So, one thing right off the bat, often when we first engage with a new client, we're showing them how to save up to about 30% of their actual monthly bill. Obviously, that gets everyone very excited, but then there's the additional benefits of really fully understanding what you're doing. And that is really the biggest benefit, I think, that we can bring to a new customer or a customer, because it's not really easy to fully understand something that you cannot visualize. When you're working with your average cloud vendor, it's pretty hard to see, especially from just looking at a bill and not being able to equate that to a workload or a business unit.
Yeah, and one of the key factors that is really important about Redapt's specific offering is that we provide the clients with the customer success manager. That customer success manager will help train the customers on the cloud platform. They'll provide monthly business reviews and cost optimization on an ongoing monthly basis, and make sure that the client is being taken care of in a way that makes sense for that environment. And not all benefits from Cloud Health are around cost savings. It could be asset tagging. It could be actually getting a large enough workloads to make sure that they're hitting the required spend for a commit that they've made to a vendor. So there's a lot of different ways in which the combination of the customer success manager and the platform specifically shine under the Redapt Managed Services umbrella.
Yeah. Awesome. And I know we're not talking just about Redapt's managed services, but we may as well delve into it a little bit here of what are the different levels of service that are offered by Redapt in this area?
So we bring the full suite to the table. It's not just the managed services offerings that we provide. We have a standard and a premium offering for managed services, but when you're working with us, you have the ability to tap into anything at Redapt. So that could be everything from supporting you 24 hours a day, hands-on keyboard, multiple geographies, or it could be, hey, I've got a business intelligence problem and I need to tap into some advanced analytics resources, or I need to tap into migration service, or I need help developing this application. We have all of those capabilities that we seamlessly bring to the table.
Excellent. And can you share just a little bit of the difference between the standard and premium services?
Yeah, so the standard offering that we have is a 24/7 infrastructure support service, uh, which is pretty reactive. We are actively monitoring uh, your cloud spend as well as what is going on with whatever particular bits of infrastructure you have across whichever clouds that you're doing business with. In our premium services, you have the ability to tap into additional resources for any workload that you potentially have. So a good example of that would be, hey, I need help with running Active Directory across multiple clouds. We do that all the time. We have the ability to turn up instances, help you out with networking questions or information. We bring a lot more than just, hey, we'll funnel your ticket to a cloud provider for you. We're actively engaged in how each client is consuming cloud services.
Excellent. That's really helpful. I think to close out, the final question I have, I know we've spoken about a number of use cases throughout the conversation, and we've spoken about how Cloud Health benefits you not just from the cost savings perspective, but from your overall management of your cloud or clouds that you're working on. But Jason, are there any other use cases that you would share that you think are pretty important for people to be thinking about and for enterprises to be considering as they're examining how they're approaching Cloud Health?
I do. So, as you said, there are several reasons why the cost optimization offering makes sense or in which it applies. But a couple of the use cases is one, ensuring that a client's utilization of resources is optimized. So many times when clients build out their environments initially, they're heavily overbuilt and or they're leaving unused workloads, unused resources live in the environment that are driving up cost for no reason. So these items can be identified and remediated through the cost optimization exercises that we undergo. Another use case is ongoing cost optimization. So this is not a one-time we set you up and you're done. It's an ongoing system that as you build out in your environment, as you change things in your environment, you can leverage this tool on an ongoing basis to make sure that you're maximizing any potential cost savings as you go along.
That's all great points, Jason. And yeah, I would certainly want to highlight that it's not just us handing you a report from an automated system. It is us sitting down, doing analysis, and being prepared to walk any of our clients through it in a meaningful way. Not just, hey, here's the latest data. We also have some great partnerships with like Dell and Intel, which also bring other potential cost savings opportunities to the table as well.
Great. Perfect. So if someone wants to get started and they're ready to move forward with working with Redapt on a managed services basis, doing some cloud cost optimization, what does that first 30 days look like? Jason, you maybe walk me through what that initial onboarding is and what people can expect?
Yeah. So the initial onboarding takes a couple of days to get up and running through the steps and bringing the account on board. Then within that first 30 days, your customer success manager is going to do an initial cost optimization exercise within the environment. This is where, Rick earlier referenced that in a lot of cases, we're going to identify up to 30% cost savings out of the box. This is where that happens. So any overbuilt resources, any unused resources, any right sizing opportunities, and various other cost savings opportunities are brought to the table during that first 30-day exercise, and then each month moving forward. So it's pretty straightforward. The clients are taught how to use the tool and also how to provide perspectives and learn how to do insights within the platform from their CSM.
Awesome. Well, I think that concludes our discussion. I really appreciate both of you joining me today to have a conversation and to dive deeper into this topic. I'd encourage anyone who's really interested in learning more about Cloud Health and Redapt's managed cloud cost optimization services to reach out to Redapt. You can always find them at redapt.com. You might be watching the video right now on the site. So just go up to the contact button and you can get in touch. But Jason and Rick, really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Have a great day.
Hey, thanks so much.
Thanks.